welcome back to Angel. I'm the crossover having a great day. Today is season 1 episode 7. I'm very excited for this episode. Last time was the daddy issues episode where they were like sensitive to stuff, which sounds so vague out of context, but you know what I mean. So I'm excited for more. Last episode of Buffy was really great. I loved it, so I can't wait for this episode, especially as the next one is a two-parter, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, not much to say. This is like the last video I'm gonna record in May, which is really weird, but we're already in June. What the heck? Tomorrow we're in June. No. After tomorrow. Okay. So yeah. I hope you guys like the video. And without further ado, let's go and watch the episode.
That's your exciting plan for this evening? A book?
It's so good!
Yeah, of the sports bar. Come on!
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm still into the night with my incredibly more wealthy than you prince. Makes your little life look a tad drab.
We have date?
A home in Montecito, a Mercedes CLK 320, and a place in the hills with a lap pool.
That's money.
You can just clear out my desk. I'll be moving on up.
Wow, directly. Goddamn.
You didn't even introduce us.
Since when do you care?
Le Petit Renard.
Oh, right. Nice spot.
That was so badly said.
She's not gonna fall for my ample but unpretentious charms, is she?
No.
Pretentious means you don't like to brag about your family's.
I mean, she fell for Xander, so you have hope.
Not to mention the fact that half of them are demons. I'm sure if Cordy found out about that, my chances would be worse than zero.
Honestly, I don't think she'd care that much.
Wow!
Buffy!
Buffy. Yeah.
You'd heard of her, but you'd never seen her face. Wow.
I'm sorry.
What the heck?
Young guy.
This kind of felt weird. Like, the camera work was a bit weird. They were talking quietly. Maybe I'll just up the volume, but like...
And once you do, you'll never look at a soybean the same way again.
That sounds so boring.
Listen to me. I'm not boring you, am I?
Never mind.
Like today, there was some heavy trading. Lean
Her face like...
But can you imagine anything more exciting than that?
Oh, so many things. No offense, but since when do you get like random kids needing help from vampires? I thought it was like bigger evils usually.
Man, I hate that.
Your demon face is so weird.
I was about to do that.
Uh-huh. Before or after you got bunk on the face?
Hey, why'd you shake it off?
Just don't like to fight like that.
This isn't a spelling bee. Nobody expects you to play fair.
It's just not my style, that's all.
You were scared of your demon hat? Is that Cordelia? Yep.
Don't you want me to take you home?
My car's here.
Oh, look. Can we walk you?
She fake being sick. Wow, he was that boring.
Not really sure about this neighborhood.
You're
right.
I was about to say you'd be right. Immediately abandons her. Wow. Jeez, I want to do the biting this time. That's so good.
I'm the one. You'll get your turn.
Cordelia, duck. Please. He's gonna go demon. And I hope it's not gonna chase off Cordelia, but it might. Never mind, I didn't say shit.
I'm fine. That was... You were so brave.
You think you can say that again without so much shock in your voice? My mom.
I'm just...
Surprise?
grateful.
Are you now gonna have a crush on him? Wow.
So, all I could think about was if this wimp saw a monster, he'd probably throw a shoe at it and run like a weasel.
And he did.
Turns out that, but all of a sudden, rich and handsome isn't enough for me.
Just
Now
big
I expect
change.
a guy to be all brave and interesting, and it's your fault, both of you.
Of course it is.
Well, maybe.
But you know the first thing he asked?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? I mean,
The little smirk is perfect.
so, we'll be back in a half. You watch the phones, okay?
Yeah, you never really got a word in that conversation.
Thanks for the memories, Vamp Man.
Yep. That was embarrassing, but it's fine.
Entirely fair to you. Maybe you don't actually have zero potential.
I don't know why I'm surprised, because it's Cordelia.
That's not, but I really appreciate what you did last night.
There you go, that's better.
Um,
You have maybe 1% of potential.
Something. Can you give us 5 minutes?
Uh-oh. He knows her.
Hey, Francis.
Harry.
Francis?
Alan Francis Doyle.
Huh. His name is Alan?
Cordelia,
I get why he goes by Doyle.
this is Harry,
My girlfriend.
my wife.
Wait, what?
Sorry about the surprise.
What the fuck? Like, he's been trying to get Cordelia the entire time, and he was like, why can't a man get some girls? Or
Do you want me to remind you who fired the starter pistol? No. Let's not, okay?
what is happening?
Let's just.
I'm so confused.
Angel, come meet Doyle's wife.
Nice to meet you.
Did not even flinch.
Full offices.
He was just like, yeah.
I'm a private.
Maybe we could talk alone.
Oh,
Who is that?
I thought you were gonna stay in the car.
I know, but I admit curiosity got the better of me.
Oh,
Hey, Richard Straley, I've heard so much.
wait. Wait, isn't this the guy from hell? From the first episode of, like, Buffy? The season 3 of Buffy?
About.
Isn't he the guy from that, like...
Forgive me, not quite myself. What with the wedding only a few days off now.
Oh, it just keeps going!
Go on.
Cordelia, let's go through those reports.
What? What reports? What?
Just give them privacy, girl.
I'm sorry. I just want us all to be friends.
Isn't he? Am I going crazy?
Moment. I'm definitely the yin to his yang, but it works. He's got a good heart, Francis. Just like
I
you.
feel like she's not really nice.
Container.
Hey, can I get a side of bland with that bland?
I didn't come here for your approval.
Why are you here?
My face.
I need you to sign these.
Oh, divorce papers.
Divorce papers.
Well, yeah, duh. She's married.
Before I go ahead and, just make sure I'm not buying an ostrich farm.
Sure.
What the fuck happened?
Tell your
I'm confused. I am very...
This stuff does me no good.
Backstory, please.
Oh, the end was rough.
I can see that.
You didn't tell her before you got married?
Oh, that's rough.
No.
Oh, that's rough
I
for her.
never met my dad.
And my mom, well, she figured she'd wait to see if I got his genes before she got all confessional.
Oh, that's rough.
Myself didn't.
And Harry and I were...
Talking about having kids over.
But then she didn't want to have a demon baby. Oh, no. So that's why he's so worried about it for Cordelia.
I'm too much of a wild man to be the stay-at-home type anyway.
I sincerely doubt that.
See, I knew he was no good. And even though we're ex, I mean, it's still my duty to watch over her, right?
That's not...
After her intended myself.
I could be wrong, but
Just wouldn't look right.
maybe it's like a different character, but like...
Just don't tell Cordelia. She'll want to charge you.
That's true. Just said it wasn't good for you. Oh. I love Angel, but these transitions are too disorienting. I hate them. It's... Calm the fuck down. Damn, you're high up. Gonna jump? That was so smooth. It really negates fall damage. It's really nice. I wish I could negate fall damage. Because honestly, I remember he was like in, well, she was in LA, and this is LA, so it makes sense, right? I think. But the thing is, I don't remember if Buffy killed him or not. I thought she had, but she didn't. From the looks of it, it's very far away in my brain. It's like 30 episodes away, so maybe I don't even remember if he was just a demon or if he was like just like the guy that gets people in, but I think he was a demon. I'm confused. I was right! Okay! But is that what he looked like?
Illegal per se.
You know, you don't have to explain, Richard. Doyle put you up to this, right?
Just say
Years
yes.
go by. They're Animovic demons, peaceful clan, totally assimilated into our culture.
Harry's an ethnodemonologist. A damn fine one, too. We met while she was scouting clans in North America.
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
Tell him that.
Of course I did. I even tried to get him to go out, meet other demons, at least go to one mixer, you know? But he couldn't accept himself. Or them. So then he was just angry. And pretty much a bitch to live with.
Oh, that's actually
He's a
in
demon?
character.
Talks, teachings, language. Around the turn of the century, now they own a number of restaurants with pretty expensive windows.
Fully intend to chip in on that.
Going on about what an amazing thing my demon half could be, the worlds it opened up to us. I thought she was just trying to make me feel better.
She was actually right.
He was pitying.
I mean, it's kind of a big shock finding out you're half
Harry
demon.
didn't leave.
Wasn't me.
I think he didn't want to accept that. No divorce papers.
Ends to my shower, but I've pretty much only been hanging with her. You're the first girl I've met in town under 370 years old. Do you think maybe you'd want?
I'd love to.
It would mean a lot
Oh,
to
that's
me,
okay.
but more than that, I think it would mean the world to Harry if you came to my party.
That would be so rough, though. Especially as, like...
And we're gonna have fun whether you like it or not.
Well, I just hope that sort of hijinks doesn't create a bad impression with Doyle.
I'm so confused!
Doyle.
And then we have the ritual eating of the first husband's brains, and then charades.
Wait, what was that? Charades.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Really? I think it'd be fun.
All right.
Ah.
So he is evil! Okay, because I was like, wait, he's evil, but he's not, but he's evil, but he's not, but he's... My brain was confused. Where is Harry? Oh, it's the bachelor party, my bad.
What was she like, Doyle?
Like, does he actually want to marry her?
Back in the old days. The years you had with her, the ones I missed. Tell me everything.
I don't think he
It
wants
was
to.
a nightmare. It felt like I was one of his students.
That's funny. For a moment, I thought you said one of Doyle's students.
It wasn't fun being treated like a third grader, believe me.
He was a primary school teacher.
Are you sure he wasn't just held back and used that as a cover story?
Why does it look like you just came in, Angel? You were there the entire time. Yeah, they have to take care of Angel first.
She'll always love you, Francis. Always.
But that's why he wants to eat his brains. That feels a bit weird knowing he's about to get married. But they probably need his blessing for, like, his brains or something.
Brett Van L. Schacht.
Is it the ritual they were talking about? But Doyle's not here, so.
I guess, I could check the family library.
Thanks.
So sudden on, like, your wedding party.
Excuse me.
So now I'm a liar?
They just really wanted any reason to take him out. God, they were really like going all out. Are they trying to stake him?
You're a good half man.
A good half man. I feel like the blessing is just going to give him blessing to.
And I guess what I'm trying to say to you is that I give you my blessing, Richard.
Doyle gives his blessing, he consents.
I'm so right. Yep.
Okay, this can't be good.
Oh boy. That's really not good. It's just how we do marriage here.
Richard said having the former husband present was some sort of tradition. I was just wondering.
Well, they're certainly not going to eat your ex-husband's brains.
Wow. You suck.
For instance.
How are you gonna explain this to Harry, huh?
Well, Harry will understand. She loves and accepts our culture like she loved and accepted yours.
I don't think that's what
Nick,
she meant.
what's this?
With us, we're a little fuzzy on the etiquette. Well, this ritual hasn't been performed in
So
centuries.
maybe you shouldn't.
Anyone
The love that you and Harry shared, making their union whole. It's an Animovic thing, don't ask.
I think you should.
As much as I
Well, I see. Now I'm not so sure I even want to eat your brains.
Don't be petulant, Richard. You'll eat his brains. He can't take back a blessing. Now, apologize to your friend.
He's right, that was rude. I'd be honored to eat your brains.
What is this conversation? Friends don't eat each other's brains. While he's still alive as well. Oh, that's the scene from the intro. Can you kick the door open, Doyle?
Mix with other demons, I'll mix.
Ah, we haven't seen him really fight as with demons, so this will be interesting. Oh, I was right. Cordelia is gonna see him right now.
Horrible, ugly demon people.
No, that's Doyle. That's Doyle.
When's the last time you pried yourself away from ESPN long enough to spill the blood of a she-goat?
Are you gonna let her talk to Uncle John like that?
Animovician customs.
Racist! You're nothing but a racist!
Dude, you're about to eat someone!
I'm sorry.
Dude, what did you think?
One word, Francis, just one, and I'll eat your brains.
I think that's fair.
Who wants a wife whose knees only bend the one way?
What? The fuck? Don't be sad. You should be happy about this development.
Well, someone has to go out there and cheer him up.
It's not gonna be Angel. Yep. It would not work very well.
Are you gonna become loser pining guy like full time now? Cause you know we already have one of those around the office.
Hey.
He can get away with it. He's tall and look at the way clothes hang on him. But
You cheered us up enough.
you can't live in the past. You gotta move on.
I don't know why I thought
Forget
Cordelia
it.
should cheer up people.
Not my fault.
He's having a vision.
At this hour?
I think well, it's the Buffy! Holy shit, that was Buffy! What? Ah! It's the teaser for the next, like, team up. That's great. That was really great. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. This was a really fun episode. We almost got a Doyle reveal, but we didn't. Whatever. But it would have been very cool if we had gotten a Doyle reveal for Cordelia, because I think it's going to be the same thing of being like, I need a little bit of time, but it's Doyle, you know? Maybe something along the lines of rescuing her sometime, and then she's like, oh, you know what? It's fine. That was a really great episode. I did not expect that he would have been married before. He so doesn't seem like the type. But now his behavior kind of makes sense. He's so running away from his own past and his own life. Like his own, like who he is and stuff, that his behavior now makes sense. Which I think is really cool. I'm so confused about this guy. I thought he was the demon in like Anne. You guys can answer that for me in the comments because I don't know what's happening, bros. But yeah, no, I thought it was really great. I thought it was really like even before I knew they were gonna eat his brains. I was like, that's kind of what inviting him to a bachelor party for your ex-wife's like marriage, like that's crazy. Like you need to have like broken off on really good terms so you can get away with that. Like that's crazy. But yeah. I love how they just kind of the demon family just kind of treated this as just like it's just a normal custom. Like yes, it might be a bit intense, but just how he is. Like yeah, we won't accept you if you don't accept this ritual, stuff like that. And I thought like it's eating someone's brain out. Like I don't think it should ever be accepted. Can you hear that? Like there's for this afternoon, there's been like a bunch of airplanes just like going and going and going, and it's been crazy a little bit. So yeah, I thought it was really funny, and I so surprised, but it also it explains just so much about Doyle. Like it explains why he's so shifty around his demon form, especially as he didn't know until he was 21. I thought he was just born and he knew it, so that explains a lot of things. But it was great. Cordelia was like, I don't need a rich guy. They're too boring and stuff. And it's so unlike her. That to have that realization sort of. So yeah, I don't know if I ship Cordelia and Doyle. I think so. I think they're getting there, which is really cool. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I thought it was a really great episode. I liked. I'm so confused about his character. Maybe in the extras it's gonna be explained. But I'm kind of confused on how that actually works. Um, yeah, I'm just a little bit confused. But I thought it was really. I think I've said that too much, so I'm gonna stop. I thought it was great. Hmm. What else to say with this episode? He was like an evil demon, but at the same time, less evil than the other demons. Like in the way that he was not purely evil, but he had evil customs. So it was kind of, and also like to see the family kind of so integrated with society and stuff that they had like they own restaurants and stuff. I think that's crazy. And I think that's true. I love kind of world building and stuff. Um, so if you get to, because all we saw from Buffy from demons were evil demons. So I think I would like to see more about just the demons that just kind of live here, and of course they're not like angels on Earth, but they're just kind of living there, and they've incorporated themselves into the society. So I think that's really cool to see. And yeah, I thought it was really cool to see. And I hope that with this episode, Doyle can slowly uncurl himself, like get out himself and be more accepting of himself. I think he doesn't want to accept it, right? He doesn't, and he was like a primary school teacher. That's so cool. And I think it would be cool to see him go back to that. I think he's a bit afraid of like a demon being near children, which is fair, but if he has that kind of worries, I think he should be able to slowly get back to it. Especially if he doesn't seem to have violent tendencies, he just has visions sometimes, and that's it. So I think that's really cool. He would just need to like kind of drop the lifestyle in the way that like there's not just a demon that comes in the middle of his class looking for him, you know. But yeah, I thought it was really cool to see just just kind of his world a little bit more. So yeah. So I don't know how much to say. I think it's the first time, because last time, yes, they were connected through Spike and like the ring, but that it was kind of a loose connection. Like it wasn't like a big bad villain that they had to team up for. So now looks like they're gonna have to, and I would love for Angel to go back to Sunnydale or like bring Doyle and Cordelia. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it would be really cool. So yeah. So I think without further ado, let's look at the extras. My computer glitched out and just stopped recording the screen, which was yep, I glitched, but that's okay. Fighting ensues. Their demon face was so bizarre, especially seeing so many of them. To see Angel smiling like that is insane. He never smiles like that. His demon face is so crazy. Like, what? It's so crazy. The Bachelor Party, 7.3 out of 10. It's a good episode. It was good. 2 vampires saved by Angel and Russ staked by Doyle. Ah. Yeah, they didn't die. For some reason, I expected more demons to have died. Carlos Jacob, the actor who plays Richard Straley, Harriet Doyle's fiancé, was also in Anne as Ken, a demon who worked people to death. He later appeared in the Firefly pilot, making what Jocelyn calls one of his hat tricks, someone who appeared in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, and Firefly. Yeah, I don't know what the timeline is, because he, like, for Firefly, it's a different universe, but this is weird. Harry hands Doyle the divorce paper. TV writers love the personal touch of one spouse serving the other with divorce papers, but in California, your spouse is the only adult who cannot legally serve you with divorce papers. Oh. Enterrement de vie de démon. Or an enterrement de vie, which is just bachelor party. Which is a very weird French thing to say. It basically translates to burying your life. So that was it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't be afraid to leave a like, comment what you thought, below, subscribe to see more. And I'll see you guys next time with a 2-parter that I'm very excited for. I hope like they get to see each other. That would be really cool. And yeah.